the cost of living is just getting way out of hand, y'all. And it's just like I've been looking at videos, and it's just like it's crazy to me because this is terrible. Like people going to sleep in a storage unit now.
This is low-key crazy. So this dude is getting arrested for living out of this storage unit for 2+ years after his friend snitched on him. Just wait till you see this place. Now I feel he low-key has a solution to homelessness. And he's quite the decorator. We're gonna get into all the little details here. But just the fact that he was living here for 2 years and nobody had any idea tells us that small units like this could be a solution. I mean, which would you rather have it? In small units like this, or you have them on the streets? Now, taking a deeper look, bro was low-key cooking. He's got a little microwave oven in there. I don't know what these are exactly, but it looks like something that you can use for working out. Don't know why he's got so many of them, though. And he doesn't have a laundry unit, so obviously his dirty clothes are gonna pile up. He's got a little speaker system and a gaming chair. I wonder if he's got a PS5 in there somewhere. But what do you guys think? Should they have arrested him, or should they have just kicked him out? Personally, I'd rather have him living out of here than right on the street. But what do you think?
People sleeping in their cars, people sleeping over their homeboy's house, homegirl's house, or whatever, or people doing whatever it takes just to get a place to stay. It's just crazy out here because it's like we just giving up. I don't know about you, but it's bad out here. Cost of living is just crazy. It's like people is just really sleeping in storage units. Then they gotta hide so the person working at the storage unit don't know they living in there.
Yo, you good in there? Yeah, I'm just moving things around. What you mean moving things around? Yo, can't be sleeping in here, bro. It's a storage facility. Bro, you're disturbing my workplace. Nah, bro, you can't sleep here, bro.
And then it's like I'm just seeing it over and over. It's like this world is just getting out of hand. And I don't know why. I just don't know. Yes, I do. Because we in inflation. We don't know. We just didn't prepare for this. And we shouldn't have to live like that. Like, we shouldn't have to live like this at all. When is the price of housing is going to go down? You know what I'm saying? Then if you're a first-time home buyer, it's going to be a bad experience for you because everything is expensive. Think about it. If your house you got to pay for costs 200,000-300,000, you might have to go sleep in a storage unit before you can say that up. Because in reality, you can't say that up. How long is it going to take you to say that? If you making 50,000 a year, or 40,000, how long is it gonna take you to say that? Oh no, you're not gonna save it. You're gonna go get a loan. You're gonna take out a $200,000 loan or $300,000 loan that you're gonna get from the bank, right? You got it all planned out. So now you gotta pay that house. It's gonna take you 30 years. You may get lucky and pay it in 15 if you work overtime. But what if your job don't give overtime? What you gonna do? So you're gonna be living just to pay bills. And some people say that's life. So if that's life for you, and you want your life to stay that way, this video don't apply to you. This is for my people who want to figure it out and change their life because it's too hectic out here. That's why people are stressed out because they ain't got no money. But you can't be stressed out because you ain't got no money because you got to learn how to be happy and don't value money. That's where you're going wrong. And I know the cost of living is getting expensive. And we shouldn't have to be living in no storage unit. We shouldn't even be having to sleep under a stairway or under a bridge or anything. But you got to get in where you fit in at. Like, I know it's crazy, but I'm just being real. And I'm telling you all the real information because we're not prepared. We don't have no research. We don't have no plans on our life. We just go with life as it goes. We don't never prepare for the future. We didn't see this coming because we weren't taught to see this coming. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I be stressing to y'all. And it's just like, that's why Americans are giving up because they don't know how to fight. They don't know. They just know the traditional life. They just know work, go home, pay bills, go to sleep, don't get the proper sleep, don't get the proper diet, none of that stuff. They don't exercise, so it's just killing their health in general because that's all they know. And I feel sorry for y'all. And in reality, it's like, I do feel sorry for y'all because y'all feel like there's no hope. I used to feel like that too. Sometimes I do feel like it's no hope. Or I be feeling like I'm wasting my time because when I be want to do something different with my life, when I want to invest or just get my money tied up, I want my money to work for me. I don't want to go work for the money. There's a difference. We be getting caught up in work for the money. So that's why when we getting caught up working for the money, we're not prepared for nothing because we focus on right now. That's how it works. You got bills right now. All that's going to keep you trapped. Now, I'm not saying that, well, maybe I am saying that if your job is just taking a toll on you, you might want to quit it.
So I'm quitting today. I'm going to wait to the end of the day and I'm going to pack my stuff up and I'm going to be out. These jobs don't care about you, and it's up to you to make the decision in life what you want out of life or not. So I'm making a decision today to leave, and I didn't tell nobody about my plans. And I wrote my resignation letter, and it's effective immediately. And I'm just doing this video because I know there's a lot of us out here that's probably in the same boat as me right now and is just scared to like make that move. But I'm saying make that move. Once you make that move, like, it's up to you to steer your life in a direction that you want it to go. And I'm done being scared. I'm done being content.
But then if you quit it, you're going to have people in your ear telling you that's the dumbest thing you ever did and things like that. But you might have a dedication to something else in your life because you might want to be dedicating to getting your business together or whatever. So we just afraid to fail, but we failing by default now because the cost of living is high. So what you gonna do now? You was afraid to fail, but now you failing by default because we in the inflation. We weren't prepared for this. People sleeping in cars, sleeping in storage units. Then it's like it's crazy. Then what about the people with kids? And I know it's tough. Then it's like it's a bad situation if you do have children. Some people might have to get their children up for adoption. And some people might think that's wrong. But if you can't take care of the kid, what you gonna do? So it's like, I'm just speaking real. I'm not speaking just out of emotion and ignorance. I'm speaking real. You know what I'm saying? Because this is things that we don't think about because we weren't prepared for this. And it's just, I just seen too many videos. I see TikTok just, everybody in the storage unit now. You could be next. I could be next. Because we weren't prepared for this, man. And we shouldn't have to live like this. That's all I be saying, man. Y'all just be thinking I be just, I don't know. Y'all just be thinking negative. Like, y'all gotta stop thinking negative all the time, man. Because if you keep thinking negative, look at your mindset. That's why you're gonna keep living your life like that because you're comfortable. I don't want you to be comfortable. Because when you get comfortable, and what if they fire you tomorrow? Then you're gonna be talking like me.
Let me tell you why I'm thankful for getting fired from this job. Check this out. So the plant manager calls me to his office and says, Mr. Fajardo, I see you haven't been hitting your daily production numbers. And for that reason, I'm gonna have to let you go. I'm like, what? I walked to my car and I wanted to cry. I ain't gonna lie to you, I did cry. Because number one, I just bought my first house. I just signed for a new car. And my son was just born. And I told myself in the car, why has this gotta happen to me? Why has this gotta happen now? Little did I know that sometimes bad things are allowed to happen so that greater things can happen later. As I sat in my car not knowing what to do next, I remembered this. Somebody once said, I alone know the plans I have for you. Plans to bring you prosperity and not disaster. Plans to bring about the future you hope for. God told a man named Jeremiah that. Whenever you feel like there is no other way out, remember, God will make a way out. Sometimes what you think is a disaster is really an undercover blessing. I'm glad I got fired from that job because I wouldn't be where I'm at today in a position that is 10 times better. You see, God will set you up like the feds. He will allow something bad over here to happen because he wants to make something happen over here that is greater. So if you want a better future, hope, and success, you have to trust in him during the process. Remember, sometimes bad things are allowed to happen so greater things can happen later.
Like, you just feel like you just want to give up. You done lost hope. And we all lost hope because cars are more now. To get your car repaired now is more. So don't even go to the dealer because I don't even want to talk about that. It's just they charge you triple of money that you don't got. So it's like you don't never have the money because you gotta wait till you get paid. And then once you get paid, you got bills everywhere. Some of your bills are due before you get paid. Let me know if I'm lying. And then once you get paid, you owe everybody. Then they say, well, you're supposed to save money in case times happen. Then if you saving money, you wasting time because you're not doing nothing. You standing still. You standing still with your life. Money is made to be spent. I keep telling y'all that. So once you start not valuing money and learning how to invest money, you'll be straight. We don't know how to invest money. We don't know how to hustle. We don't got no hustle in us. All we do is work the 9 to 5. And that's why we giving up. Because we don't know no other life. I'm just trying to find a way out, man. People been living in their car, storage units, and they've been living like this for a minute. And they just trying to find a way. So I don't knock them. So I'm not going to knock their hustle or whatever they're trying to do. Because they trying to get it right. They still punching the clock. They still doing what they got to do. They still keeping a good mindset. They still not complaining. Because that's all we do. Because we just giving up hope. We complain too much. So it's like, if we complain too much, we in our emotions, how can we get things done? So it's like, it's just crazy to me. This just really can't be life. But it really is. I know. I know it surprised you. It surprised me. You know what I'm saying? And that's just how I go. It's much more than life. I don't know. Some of y'all be stuck on a life like that. Like, that's all y'all know. So I'm not discrediting y'all life because if y'all got a happy life, this video doesn't apply to y'all. I'm talking about for the people that ain't happy because we don't know what to do. We don't know where to turn. We don't know where to go because it's a bill there. And then the bill that was there is getting higher. But every time you ask for a raise, what your boss say? They make up an excuse to get you out the office. You know what I'm saying? And then, this is the crazy thing when you punch in the clock. They don't want to give you no raises, but think about it. But when you do your job, don't it get more and more tasks to do? So first you have one task to do your job. You've been doing that task for a minute, right? Now you've been doing your job for a while. Now it's more and more stuff that they adding on to your job. They adding on this to your job. They adding on that to your job. So when you complain and you don't want to work, you're a disgruntled employee. We're just giving up because we don't know. We're struggling. More is getting added onto my job and more is not getting added onto my pay. This is not adding up. This is a trick. They tricked us, man. And we fell for it. They tricked us, bro. They tricked us, sis. And it's just like we tired of it. And that's all I be trying to say because your life is what you make it. And we just weren't prepared. But never late is better. But better late than never. So if you see this video, I want y'all to stay strong. Because I know it's been tearing up your mental. And mental health is just it applies for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Because some days people just be stressing you. Your bills be stressing you. Your life be stressing you. But you can't let it get to you no more. Because when you let stuff get to you and you defeat it, you can't move no more. They done got you. Your job got you. This life got you. And I know. You just wasn't prepared. I wasn't prepared either. I'm going to keep it real. But I'm trying to get it right. That's all I'm trying to say. And what we going to do? Because I see what y'all been going through. Because I see the videos. And it's just devastating. Because it shouldn't be like that. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. You got to take the situation for what it is. That's what I always tell people. Take the situation for what it is. Get out your feelings. And just stay strong. Because I know. You feeling like your life just problem after problem. And it just make you want to give up. Because it's just the cost of living. Everything is too expensive. That's the first thing they got to go down with, though. Them houses, man. Because them houses is costing an arm and a leg. Then it's like, you want to be paying all that junk for 30, 40 years? Now you got to stay at your job for 30, 40 years. Then it's just crazy because then when some people get out their job and they retire, they don't live long because they ain't take care of themselves. So it's like people just be giving up. Because once you go take care of yourself, you want to work on you, your job gonna write you up. So if you go take care of yourself to work on you, your mental, you don't get written up for it. Now you fired. And it's just crazy. Because don't nobody care no more. The cost of living is high. Don't nobody care. The minimum wage is not really what it's cracked out to be. They trying to raise minimum wage, but what's the point? They trying to raise minimum wage, but what's the point of raising it if it's still ain't gonna be enough to what they raised it anyway for? Even if they raise it to 15, it's still not gonna be enough. Now I'm not saying I'm just greedy, but it is what it is. If everything was enough, they wouldn't call you living above your means. It wouldn't be like that. It would be you doing good. But it's never enough. You know why? Because it ain't like you can get that money and take a break. You gotta keep coming back. Because you got this house you gotta pay off. You got groceries. You got stuff right now. And I know why y'all punching the clock. There's nothing wrong with that. All I be saying is just use it as a stepping stone. This is for my people who want to get out of punching that clock. Or you feel like this just can't be life every day. Something you don't like doing. And half of the jobs that y'all in, half of y'all don't like doing jobs in that field. Y'all just have to get in where y'all fit in. Let's keep it real. But at the end of the day, we're tired of it. We're just giving up. And we don't know. It's just crazy out here. And I just want to know what y'all take on that situation because everybody's giving up. Not just Americans, just people in general. Because everybody in debt. And some people went to school to get a better job and they can't pay the school debt off because they gotta wait till they get paid and they don't get paid enough. You know what I'm saying? That's a real saying. You gotta wait till you get paid, man. So you stopping your show in life because you gotta wait till you get paid. So time is going on. You're still struggling. And the bills that you got people say, why you go get all them bills? You had to. These was essential bills. Was gonna not be paid. So that's the trap we keep falling for. And that's all I'm saying though. We out here struggling, y'all. And that's my take on the situation. And hopefully it gets better. Let me know what y'all think. And I'm gonna talk to y'all in a minute. Peace.